Oh, how's it going, guys? It's currently late as frig in the day. It's 3:15 in the afternoon. We gotta head off to work shortly, which is fine. You know what? It's Wednesday, last shift. Fake Friday, if you will. Just been, oh, I got up late today. My alarm didn't go off. So I got up and I looked over and it was like 2:50 on my clock. And I'm like, are you serious? I don't even have enough time to make breakfast. So I made breakfast and then just got off the phone with the animal hospital there for Scampers, for her throat. You guys saw that video yesterday. She's pretty messed up. Told them what happened. I said she got out and she was gone for 9 days and came back and her neck was fucked up. So they're like, okay, well, that's not a big deal. We'll get her in tomorrow and we'll figure it out. And I said, is there anything I can do for her right now? And right away, I guess that kind of sparked a little bit of a kind of a, you know, like a fear in the vet's eyes, like something was really wrong. She's like, well, what does it look like? I said, like, it looks like it was irritated by something, or I can't see a cut, and when you touch the area, it's pretty, like, it's rough, like, but, you know, she's eating, so if she was, oh, Jesus, is she ever eating? Let me get you some more food there, buddy. There you go. But, like, yeah, it's pretty gross, eh? So, it's, I don't know, it looks like a rash almost. Maybe that's why she kept taking off the flea collar. Maybe it was bugging her neck, and maybe when she was out, she did something else that irritated it even more, and then she just started going to town on it with her nails and fucked her neck over. So she goes in tomorrow, early in the morning, 8 o'clock a.m., people. Holy shit. Thank God I'm off tomorrow. So we're going to be up bright and early tomorrow, and drop the cat off, probably come back, have a nap, wait for them to call, and then go pick her up, just like we did when we got her fixed back in February, April, whenever the hell that was, I can't remember, and go from there. So here's hoping she doesn't drain the bank account too much. While I'm there, there's a YouTuber talking about flea pills, Sentinel or Sentry or something like that. Apparently you give it to your dog, maybe your cat too, I gotta talk to the vet about that one, and it makes their body not welcome ticks and fleas. I don't know, that's what, I can't remember who said that. Somebody in the comments mentioned it, and like if there's a pill to do that, then fucking right on. But I'm gonna have to get some good flea shampoo for Cookie Monster because I used his flea comb last night when I brushed him and I pulled a lot of little fuckers out. So, yeah. Probably not good. Probably really bad. This is why I hate my router that came with fiber op. Notice how I only have 2 fucking bars of Wi-Fi and apparently really low cell phone signal. The router is literally not even 30 feet away, up in there in the bedroom. And back there, I get no bars. In the garage, I can't even see the router. On my old Acer router, I saw everything, man. I'd be halfway down the yard and still have 3 bars. Shit's dicked. And Scampers just tried to get out again. She goes over to the door and she starts pawing at it because I just let Oreo out. Because I want him to go for a shit. God knows if he will. We might have to mow this lawn again. We might have to. I know I need to clean this up. And Jesus, Murphy, definitely this up. This is all grown in again, so we'll probably deal with that tomorrow. Definitely got to do this lawn again, in the front lawn. Yeah, that's going to happen. For sure. For shizzle even. Alrighty, Oreo's back in the house. And it's time to head off to work. Alrighty, well, we gotta head off to work. Get this shift done and over with. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Well, it's a little bit cooler of a day out today, which is a fucking bonus because this plus 30 bullshit can go eat a bag of fat ones for all I'm concerned. Getting sick and tired of the overheating. But yeah, so yesterday on Facebook, well, actually the past couple days on Facebook, this video has been popping up in my timeline like crazy, people commenting on it, so I decided to give it a watch. The video is titled Dear Fat People, so that's what made me kind of want to watch it because I do fall into the fat category. Well, I got a gut. I wouldn't say I'm fat, I got a gut, so, and like, you know, normally like fat people, it's like everything's fat. They got these like fucking bingo wings on their arms and shit, right? It's not just one area. But, you know, whatever is whatever. Obesity is obesity, apparently, and it goes by your weight. So, you know, if you're skinny all over and it looks like you're preggers, then, and that pregger ball makes you above a certain weight, then you're classified as obese, and, well, you're fucked. But anyway, enough of that. I already know that I'm overweight big time. You know, I need to lose weight and whatever. But anyway, so I watched this video, and, you know, first thing I see is this fucking broad, and people ask me, like, Adam, what's the difference between a woman and a broad? And it's like, okay, when you watch that video, just look at her facial expressions and shit, that's a broad. A woman wouldn't carry herself like that. See, now that was offensive. No, like, I see this woman wearing about 45 pounds of fucking makeup, looking like she's ready to go out and go to the club or something, but no, she put this makeup on to make a video basically making fun of fat people. Well, not really, but kind of, sort of. I think what she was trying to do was get her point across that, you know, obesity is a disease, right? They classified it as a disease a while back. And if you're obese, you can actually go on disability. If you physically can't work because you are too large to carry yourself, you can go on disability. Get paid to stay at home and not go to work. And, you know, just like you would if you broke your back, or if you had some sort of a mental illness causing a learning disorder or whatnot, you could actually apply and go on disability and start soaking in those taxpayer dollars. I question if she was just pissed off about that. Maybe she read an article and then she decided, you know what, I'm going to make a video called Hate Fat People or Dear Fat People. Well, I didn't find the video offensive, and I'm a fat person. I thought it was semi-comical. Like, here's this lady who basically spent the last 4 hours putting on fucking makeup, telling fat people to stop being fat. It's like, alright bitch, why don't you peel off your makeup and we can tell you to stop being ugly, because you know underneath those 72 fucking layers of makeup she plastered on her face, she looks rode hard and put away wet. You know what I mean? She looks fucking rougher than 40 grit, probably. You know, like, watching the video, it reminded me of something that Jenna Marbles would have farted out. But not really, because Jenna Marbles, when she comes forth with something that's sensitive, she has a way of making it comical and not attracting the hate on the internet. This Nicole Arbor, Jesus Murphy, she managed to enrage the internet to the point that every fucking news outlet was posting shit to my Facebook talking about it. So I watched it and I'm like, okay, so she's doing this. After I watched it, I realized, like, she's not doing this because she hates fat people. She's doing this for shock and awe, to get people pissed off at her, to get her video shared virally, so the cocksucker grows, and she can afford to buy more makeup that month. And it worked. It was brilliant. See, I can't do that on my channel. I don't want to do that on my channel. Shock and awe, get a bunch of people angry at you just so you can make an extra fucking $80 on your Google check. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it. But I will say that, you know, the video didn't bother me as much as it did some people. I guess you could say this is a video response, but not really, because I'm not siding with her, but I'm not siding against her. You know, obviously she did it for attention. She's a big time attention whore, and she just wanted people to be like, oh hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm making fun of fat people. Subscribe, you know? And it's like, no, I didn't subscribe to her because I checked out her other content and they're all the same. Her standing in front of a wall talking nonsense about bullshit she probably doesn't really understand. But like, I really didn't care. It didn't bother me like it bothered everybody else. And it bothered someone to the point where they actually left a comment on my Facebook post. And this is a fellow YouTuber that I've never met, but I watched their shit a couple times. then added her on Facebook. Well, anyway, they left a comment saying, are they trying to tap a telephone pole for fucking maple syrup? That doesn't work. Basically, she left a comment saying that she was very disappointed in me and ashamed to know me because of how I felt about the video. Because I didn't share her views on the video, she was ashamed of who I am. And it's like, so you do realize that you being ashamed of me because I don't follow your beliefs in the video, that makes you the problem. Because I had a lot of people who were like, you know, wow, I'm actually impressed, Adam. I thought this would have bothered you. Because yeah, I suffer from depression. Normally depressed people get really oversensitive about a topic like this when they fucking fall into the category. But I wasn't. I don't care what people think anymore. I found where I am. Like, I found the old me. It took me a little bit of work, but I know who I am, and people can say what they want about me. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, I could care less about being super famous on YouTube anymore, for the main reason of I don't want that fame. I don't want to be like McJuggernuggets where he goes somewhere and he gets fucking harassed by a bunch of people asking for autographs and shit. You know? I'd rather just be a guy who makes videos and has a good time, and then the trolls attack me and it's like, well, who cares? You know, you get super famous, like look at you know, like the fucking Haggard Garage, for instance. You know, I couldn't think of their channel name. I'm sorry about that, but they're pretty fucking up there on YouTube. They got over 100K, probably even more than that now. I haven't checked their subs since I subbed them back in 2 months ago, but they got a lot of subscribers. Then these guys go out and they start doing power skids on main streets with a done-up turbo car that's not even insured or registered for the road. The fucking video's on YouTube. Congratulations, bud. You just put the evidence to your court case on YouTube. You know? The more famous you are, the more shit you gotta watch that you put on YouTube, because one slip up and you're in the fucking news, bud. So you keep your channel small, you know, you slip up, 100 people see it, they complain in the comments, you just ignore those, and you move on with your life. But when you have 100,000 people watching your shit and you fuck up, then there's a good chance that 10,000 people just saw you fuck up. And if it's something drastic like Dear Fat People, then that shit gets shared around to everybody. Everybody. So now you got a whole bunch of people watching your shit, a whole bunch of people judging you. You go out in public, people know who you are, know what you did, what you said, whatever it may be. You're getting harassed because of your statements. I don't want to be that fucking guy. I don't want to be that big. You know? Fuck that. I have no problems being a working stiff until the day I retire, if I live that long. I have no fucking problems with it if it just keeps me under the radar. I like making the YouTube videos, but you know what? Remember when I said I want 100K subs? Yeah, I fucking lied, boys. I really don't. I really don't want to be famous on YouTube, because there's a lot of fucking crazy idiots on YouTube that, like, yeah, I don't want them to be watching my shit going, hey, look at this guy, we should go to his house and fucking shank him or something, you know? Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. It's bad enough that every once in a while I go to like a grocery store in my town, and I will have people be like, oh, hey, vlogging life, hey, and I'm like, hey, and I get all uncomfortable, you know? And it's like, yeah, I really don't like that. But it's like, that's the problem with being any form of a celebrity, whether it be YouTube, Hollywood, fucking radio. People know you, people hear you, people see you. You make one mistake, Hogan. You make one mistake, Hogan, and you're fucked for life. Your career is over, Hogan. Looks like I'm not parking up front. I guess we're gonna have to weasel our way to the middle aisle. Is that a... Thought this was a parking spot for the nurses. I guess they kicked the nurses out. Sweet tits. And I'll take this. Oh, they never put the signage back up. Therefore, the parking is free ring. Basically, I think the point that I'm trying to get across, which I was all over the place on that one, and I do apologize because sometimes my mind just wanders and I end up saying a bunch of shit with no structure, but basically, by me not really disagreeing or agreeing with Nicole Harbour in her post about fat people, and with me, with that YouTuber being ashamed of me and all that shit, I literally said, I'm like, let me see if I can bring the post up. I'll read it verbatim so you can get an idea. So this YouTuber friend of mine says, "Oh Adam, I'm really ashamed to find this out. I can't see how anyone could possibly think what she says is humorous, entertaining, or helping anyone." I never said it was helping anyone. I found it entertaining in a way of, are you fucking serious? I have a twisted sense of humor, people. I got a pretty sick sense of humor. So, you know what, like, I find stupid things funny, like farts and stuff, and other people don't, so whatever. But, what does she say here? She's like, I have a huge problem with her and this video. I'm very disappointed that you have similar viewpoint. So I replied back, and I'm like, a lot of people are disappointed to me. Yet I could give two shits about it. It's the way she goes, and it's true. I could care less. A lot of people are disappointed with me, with the way I am and what I do, and the fact that I don't do things the way they want. It's like, that's what the world's turning out to be. It's like everybody wants you to be the way they want you to be, but everybody wants you to be different, and it's like, I got a better idea. Why don't you just be you? Be comfortable with what you are. If you have a sick sense of humor, be a sick sense of humor. Frig it, you know? And then after that I said, and the fact that you are ashamed of me because I am different and have different tastes and a twisted sense of humor than you do is actually funny in my mind, because it is. To me, that's like, I'm being told by an individual that I need to conform to their beliefs and their fucking structure in order for them to accept me. And it's like, that ain't gonna fucking happen, son. I apologize. That ain't gonna fucking happen. I am me. I'm fucked up in my own way. To me, I'm normal. To me, you guys are fucked up, you know? But I'm not going to judge you on that, you know? Some people like different things. Some people have different hobbies. And I'm not going to judge you on that. I don't know. Some people are just so fucking high and mighty. They think they're the fucking king shit and that everybody must bow down to their tits. And it's like, no, you're a fucking nobody. Just like me, I'm a fucking nobody. We're like 1 in 7.2 billion cunts on this fucking planet. So why conform? Why fucking follow suit? Who cares? You know, in this video, this Nicole Harbour video was taken down. She fought it. She got it back up. She got her channel back because you have the right to free speech. She didn't direct the video at anybody. The people who took it seriously and took it like directly to them obviously have other problems that they need to work on, like self-esteem issues or whatnot, because unless they said your name, like if she was like, "Dear Adam, you're a fat fucking goof, blah, blah, blah." Well, now that's directed at me. Now I should take offense to that because she's fucking unloading one on me. But dear fat people, holy fuck, man, she just targeted like 30% of the planet, you know? So she doesn't even know the audience she's targeting. It's not like any of those stories she told were true. She's like sitting on a plane, some fat kid sits beside her, and she's like pushing the fat away like it's a giant marshmallow, and she's trying to contain it inside of a jar or some nonsense. You think that fucking story is true, guys? Like, come on. She's just being stupid, trying to be an attention whore. I thought it was friggin' hilarious with the delivery. Like, when I watch a video on YouTube, some people watch it and try to find things they can criticize. I watch it, and I see it differently. I don't try and criticize. I see through it. Like, I don't know, it's fucked. But like I said, we're all different in our own ways. We all have our own hobbies, you know. Like for instance, Rex loves off-roading. Me, not so much. It's not exact. I like mini biking. I think riding lawnmowers off-road is stupid, but I like mini biking. But just because I think riding lawnmowers off-road is stupid doesn't mean I'm going to fucking discriminate people who do it. There's a whole gang of people down south who do that. The Southern Mower Gang, the what do they call them? Mower Cycle Gang. You know, they love it. Awesome. I'm glad you have something you love. You know? I'm glad you're different in your own way and it makes you happy. Just like how I'm different in my own way and it makes me happy. And I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with what I do. And it took me a while to finally find it. It took me a long while to actually find it. And it's actually kind of funny because I used to like get really depressed coming into work, and now I just don't care because I come in here, I sit down for 8 hours, fuck the dog, leave at midnight, go do something else, you know? I'm done concerning myself about fucking mundane shit. There's a bigger picture here, and yeah. And like I was saying about being famous and why I don't want to be famous is fucking valid. It's like, once you get enough subscribers, you gotta watch every fucking thing you do. Everything you say. Everything that happens. Because you fuck around and you post a video with you fucking around and there's something illegal on there and you have jealous cunts on your channel that want to take you down, well, they're gonna send that video to the fucking cops, and then the cops are gonna be banging on your door saying, with like a, depending on the situation, either a search warrant because they have probable cause. Because once you upload a video to YouTube, theoretically, you don't really have any control over that video anymore. It can be seen everywhere, unless you do something like M13 there. He used to block his videos in Taiwan so people in Taiwan couldn't watch his videos, and he did that because he bitched about his wife a lot on his videos. So by blocking him in Taiwan, there was zero chance his wife could ever watch his shit, come across it on YouTube. She could look it up all she wants, but she couldn't watch it, you know? So what am I gonna do, block out Canada, you know? But it's like, I'm at a point now where I just don't care anymore. But I also don't want to be famous because sometimes when you're careless, you tend to fuck up and leave yourself wide open. So it's like, I don't care what people think about me. I am who I am. If you don't like me, that's cool. You don't have to. I'm not fucking wanting you to. I'm just a guy making fucking videos on ScrewTube. That's it. It's the big fucking deal, right? And I have my own points, my own beliefs, my own nonsense, my own bullshit, and that's the way she goes. Hey, I think there's a bunch of idiots out there too that I don't like. I just don't bother with them. Fuck them. But anyway, people, I'm going to shut the video down here. I got to get inside and bang out this shift. And like I said, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do this tomorrow. I might just pull an all-nighter tonight, boys, and then just drive Scampers in and then come home and have a nap. I'm off tomorrow anyway, not a big deal, so I'll check you guys later. Peace the frig out. Thanks for watching my video. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.